know, baby, before you came along, I thought my heart was just restless, always searching, always wondering, like it knew something I didn't know yet. Maybe it was looking for you all along, because now that you're here, everything finally makes sense. There was a feeling deep inside me, a quiet voice I couldn't ignore. It kept telling me somebody special was waiting beyond every door. So I kept believing through the seasons, through the lonely years and tears, holding on to hope when I had nothing but dreams to calm my fears. And now I understand why none of the others could stay. My heart was saving all its love for this beautiful day. You're the one my heart was seeking, the answer hidden in my soul. You're the missing piece of every dream, the part that makes me whole. You're the one my heart was seeking, the love I always knew was true. Every road I ever traveled was leading me to you. Every sunset feels sweeter, every sunrise feels brand new. The world keeps turning all around me, but all I see is you. Girl, you move with such grace, like a melody soft and slow. And every time you hold me close, you make my whole world glow. No more searching in the dark, no more wondering what love means, 'cause every answer I've been chasing lives inside my dreams. You're the one my heart was seeking, hidden in my soul. You're the missing piece of every dream, the part that makes me whole. Oh, you're the one my heart was seeking, the love I always knew was true. Every road I ever traveled was leading me to you. Baby, do you know what amazes me? It's not that I found you, it's that somehow you found me too. Out of all the people, all the places, all the moments in time, our hearts still found their way to each other. That's something special. That's something rare. If tomorrow brings 1,000 years, I wanna spend them by your side, holding your hand through every season, taking every step in stride. And when the music starts playing, we'll dance beneath the evening sky, just two hearts beating together with a love that will never die. You're the one my heart was seeking, the blessing heaven brought to me. You're the reason I believe love becomes destiny. You're the one my heart was seeking, the dream I finally lived to see. And every beat inside my heart belongs to you completely. Oh, baby. Some people spend their whole life searching. Some never find what they're looking for. But me, I found the one my heart was seeking. And darling, that one is you. Only you. Only you. Where my dreams led me. You ever look back on your life and realize that every wrong turn, every heartbreak, every goodbye was quietly leading you somewhere? I do. Because now when I look at you, I understand something I never understood before. Nothing was wasted. Every dream, every lesson, every lonely night led me here. Led me to you. There were nights I stared out my window, watching the city fade into the rain, wondering if love would ever find me, or if hope would simply fade away. I followed roads without direction, chased shadows I couldn't hold, searching for a feeling deep inside me, a story waiting to be told. And though I couldn't see it then, somehow destiny knew. Every step I took was drawn closer and closer to you. Where my dreams led me was right here in your arms. Through every winding road, through every broken heart. Where my dreams led me was to a love so strong and true. All the wishes I made at midnight were leading me to you. Now every memory feels different, pieces of a grand design. Every chapter of my story was preparing your heart for mine. The tears I cried, the prayers I whispered, the nights I spent alone were all becoming part of the journey that would finally bring me home. Girl, sometimes the sweetest answers take a little time to appear, but looking into your eyes tonight, I know exactly why I'm here. Where my dreams led me was right here in your arms. Through every winding road, through every broken heart, where my dreams led me was to a love so strong and true. All the wishes I made at midnight were leading me to you. Baby, if I could go back and change my past, I wouldn't. Not a single thing. Because every mistake, every disappointment, every road I thought was wrong eventually brought me to the most beautiful thing that ever happened to me. You. And I'd walk every mile again just to find you one more time. Now tomorrow feels like a promise, and forever feels close enough to touch. Every day I spend beside you makes me love you twice as much. Let's keep writing this story together, one sweet memory at a time. Because the greatest dream I've ever known is finally standing here as mine. Where my dreams led me was deeper than I ever knew, past every doubt and every fear, straight into the heart of you. Where my dreams led me was the life I've always dreamed of, and every road behind me became a road to love, baby. Funny how dreams work. Sometimes they don't take you where you want to go. They take you where you're meant to be. And mine led me to you forever. Forever. The woman I prayed for. You know, baby, there were nights when I didn't ask for much. Just a little hope, a little faith, a reason to keep believing. And somewhere between those quiet prayers and those lonely midnight hours, I think heaven was listening. Because one day you walked into my life, and suddenly every prayer had a face. I remember kneeling by my bedside, asking for a love that would stay, not just for a season, not just for a moment, but forever and a day. I wasn't looking for perfection, I wasn't searching for a dream, just someone whose heart could understand everything I could never seem to speak. Then you appeared like morning sunlight, breaking through the darkest skies. And for the first time in my life, love looked me straight in the eyes. You're the woman I prayed for, the blessing I never knew I'd find. You're the answer to 1,000 hopes, the peace that fills my mind. You're the woman I prayed for, the dream that finally came true. And every prayer I ever whispered was leading me to you. Now every day feels like a miracle, every moment feels complete. Just hearing your voice beside me makes my restless heart skip a beat. You turn ordinary evenings into memories I'll never forget. And every time I hold you close, I feel the luckiest man I've met. Girl, you've given me a reason to believe in destiny, because everything I hope for is standing right in front of me. Oh, you're the woman I prayed for, the blessing I never knew I'd find. You're the answer to 1,000 hopes, the peace that fills my mind. You're the woman I prayed for, the dream that finally came true. And every prayer I ever whispered was leading me to you. Baby, I used to wonder if anyone could truly understand me. The quiet parts, the hidden fears, the hopes I never shared with anyone else. Then you came along, and somehow, without me saying a word, you understood. That's when I knew you weren't just someone I loved, you were someone I had been praying for all my life. If the years keep moving forward, I'll welcome every passing day, because growing old beside you is the only future I can see. Through every season, every sunrise, every storm that comes our way, I'll keep thanking heaven for the moment you came to stay. You're the woman I prayed for, the greatest gift I've ever known. You're the reason every lonely road finally led me home. You're the woman I prayed for, the love I never want to lose. And every prayer I ever whispered was answered when I found you. Oh baby, sometimes prayers aren't answered right away. Sometimes they take years, sometimes they take a lifetime. But when the right one arrives, you understand why the wait was worth it. And darling, you were worth every prayer, every hope, every lonely night, because you're the woman I prayed for. The woman I prayed for.
Baby, if there's one thing I've learned through all these years, it's that people spend their whole lives searching for a place to belong. Some search in crowded cities, some search in distant dreams, and some search in the hearts of others. Me, I found mine right here in your arms. I remember all those lonely evenings when the silence filled the room, wondering if forever would arrive too soon. I chased 1,000 promises, followed roads that led nowhere, but every path was guiding me to the love we're living here. And now every morning shines brighter, every sunset feels complete, because the greatest part of every day is knowing you're with me, right here in your arms is where I wanna be, safe from every storm, wrapped in your sweet love endlessly. Right here in your arms I found my destiny. The world can keep on turning as long as you're here with me. Every laugh we share together, every whispered word at night, every gentle touch reminds me everything is finally right. You turn my doubts to memories, my fears into yesterday, and every dream I ever carried found a home when you stayed. Girl, your love keeps lifting me higher, like a song that never ends. And every time I look into your eyes, I fall in love again. Right here in your arms is where I wanna stay, holding on forever, never letting love more beautiful than this. You know, people talk about finding happiness, finding success, finding purpose. But happiness isn't a place. It's not a destination. It's a feeling. And every time you hold me close, every time your heart beats against mine, I know exactly where happiness lives. Right here. In your arms. Oh, when the years begin to soften us and silver finds our hair, I'll still reach across the pillow and find your love waiting there. We'll dance to our favorite records, just like we do tonight. And every song will tell the story of a love that survived time. Right here in your arms is where my journey ends, and where another beautiful chapter begins again and again. Right here in your arms, I found everything I need. Every prayer has been answered. Every dream has been achieved. Right here in your arms, forever is easy to see, because the greatest love I've ever known is loving you and having you love me. Oh, baby, I've searched through lonely nights, I've followed distant dreams, I've waited for miracles, and now I finally understand. Home was never a place. Home was never a destination. Home, home, home was always you. Right here in your arms, forever and ever, my love. No. There was a time when I thought love was something you had to chase, something you had to search for, something you had to fight to keep. But life has a funny way of teaching you lessons, because when I finally stopped running, when I finally stopped looking, love found me tonight. I wasn't expecting miracles, I wasn't waiting for a sign. I was simply living day by day, letting the years pass by. Then out of nowhere, like a melody floating through the air, you stepped into my world.
and suddenly I felt you there. Girl, I never saw you coming, but now I can't imagine life without you. And every beat inside my heart keeps whispering your name like it always knew. Love found me tonight when I least expected it to. Love found me tonight and led me straight to you. Like moonlight on a quiet ocean, like stars appearing out of the blue. Love found me tonight, and it brought me you. Now every song sounds sweeter, every evening feels alive, and every dream I used to carry has finally arrived. You make ordinary moments feel like something heaven sent, and every second that we're together feels perfectly meant. Baby, there's a magic in your smile that turns my worries into dust. And every time you hold my hand, you remind me to trust. Love found me tonight when I least expected it to. Love found me tonight and led me straight to you. Like stars appearing out of the blue. Love found me tonight, and it brought me you, baby.
Isn't it amazing how the best things in life sometimes arrive unannounced? No warning, no grand introduction, just a feeling, a moment, a glance, and suddenly everything changes. That's what happened when I met you. Love didn't knock on the door. It simply walked in and made itself at home.
Now the future looks brighter, every road feels clear, because wherever life may take me, I know I want you near. Let's dance beneath these city lights, let's hold each other close, because tonight is a memory I'll treasure the most. Love found me tonight like a blessing from above. Love found me tonight, wrapped inside your love. Every prayer, every dream, every wish I carried through. Love found me tonight, and it brought me to you.
Oh, darling, I spent years looking for love, and all along,
Love was looking for me, and tonight it finally found me
in your arms.
forever.
Forever. The love I've waited for. You know, there comes
comes a moment in a man's life when he stops looking. Not because he gave up, but because his heart finally found what it was searching for. And baby, that moment was you. I remember all those restless nights, watching city lights fade into the dawn, wondering if somewhere out there a love like yours was waiting all along. Every road seemed endless, every dream felt out of reach, but somehow destiny was listening to every prayer I couldn't speak. And now you're standing here beside me, like a promise finally come true. All the years I spent believing led me straight to you. You're the love I've waited for, the answer behind every closed door, every lonely mile, every tear I've cried before. You're the love I've waited for, the dream my heart was searching toward. Now every night feels like heaven, because you're the love I've waited for. Girl, you changed the way I see tomorrow. You turned my doubts into faith. Every touch feels like forever, every kiss takes my breath away. I don't need 1,000 reasons, I just need your hand in mine, because every second spent together feels like a gift of perfect time. And when the world grows cold around us, your love keeps me warm inside, like a candle in the darkness. You're my shelter through the night. You're the love I've waited for, the answer behind every closed door, every lonely mile, every tear I've cried before. You're the love I've waited for, the dream my heart was searching toward. Now every night feels like heaven, because you're the love I've waited for. Baby, if someone had told me years ago that I'd find a love this deep, this honest, this beautiful, I don't know if I would have believed them. But here you are, and every day with you feels like the beginning of the best chapter of my life. No more searching through the shadows, no more wondering who I'll be, because loving you has shown me the man I was meant to be. And if forever starts this evening, then forever sounds just right. I'll spend every tomorrow loving you like I'm loving you. every midnight, forevermore.
Oh baby, after all this time, now I understand.
Some loves are worth waiting for.
And you were worth every moment. And baby, that moment was you.
I remember all those restless nights, watching city lights fade into the dawn, wondering if somewhere out there a love like yours was waiting all along. Every road seemed endless, every dream felt out of reach, but somehow destiny was listening to every prayer I couldn't speak. And now you're standing here beside me, like a promise finally come true. All the years I spent believing led me straight to you. You're the love I waited for, the answer behind every closed door, every lonely mile, every tear I've cried before. You're the love I waited for, the dream my heart was searching toward. Now every night feels like
A love so true. Baby, you know I've spent most of my life hearing people talk about true love. Some said it was a fairy tale. Some said it never lasts. And some said it only happens once. But standing here with you tonight, I finally understand. Because what we have feels real, feels lasting, feels like a love so true. Every morning starts with sunshine, even when the clouds roll through, because every day feels brighter when I wake up next to you. I've known laughter, I've known heartache, I've known lonely nights that never seem to end, but nothing compares to the feeling of calling you my lover and my friend. Girl, you've given me a reason to believe in forever once again. And every moment that we share makes this love grow stronger than it's ever been. This is a love so true, a feeling so rare and new, like a river running endlessly. My heart keeps flowing back to you. This is a love so true, the kind people dream about, the kind that stands through every storm without a single doubt.
gets cold around us, you become my warm embrace. When life moves a little faster, I find peace inside your face. Every promise feels unbroken, every touch feels meant to be. Like heaven wrote our names together for all eternity. And every time you smile, you remind me why I stayed. Because loving you feels effortless, like music that was made to play. This is a love so true, a feeling so rare and new. Like a river running endlessly, my heart keeps flowing back to you. This is a love so true, the kind people dream about, the kind that stands through every storm without a single doubt.
Do you know what I love most? It's not the grand moments, not the celebrations, not the nights when everything is perfect. It's the little things. The way you say my name, the way you reach for my hand, the way you make ordinary days feel extraordinary. That's how I know this love is real.
Years may come and years may leave, but some things never fade away. And every season that we share will only deepen what we have today. No matter where this road may lead, no matter what tomorrow brings, I'll keep choosing you forever, because you're my everything. This is a love so true, stronger than time itself, more precious than any treasure that could ever sit upon a shelf. This is a love so true, the greatest gift I've ever known. And every beat inside my heart reminds me I'm finally home.
Oh, baby. Some loves are beautiful.
Some loves are beautiful.
Some loves are unforgettable. But ours
is a love so true,
and I'll cherish it
for the rest of my life.
forever. Yours, forever yours. The answer to my lonely nights. It's funny how life works sometimes. You spend years searching through crowded rooms, chasing dreams that never stay, holding on to promises that fade with the morning light. Then one night, without warning, without reason, there you are. And suddenly, every lonely night begins to make sense.
I used to walk these city streets alone, with nothing but memories to guide me home. Every neon light seemed cold somehow, until your love found me here and now. I spend my days looking for a sign, praying someday your heart would meet mine. And all the roads that seem so long
led me straight to where I belong. You are the answer to my lonely nights, the morning sun after endless rain. You are the reason my heart believes love can heal every bit of pain. Baby, when I hold you near, the whole world disappears from sight. You are the answer I've been searching for, the answer to my lonely nights. Every smile you give lights up my soul, filling the empty places I couldn't control. And every touch feels warm and true, like heaven wrote my name beside yours too. I don't need diamonds, I don't need fame, just hearing you whisper my name. Because every dream I carried inside feels alive with you by my side. You are the answer to my lonely nights, the morning sun after endless rain. Oh, you are the reason my heart believes love can heal every bit of pain. Baby, when I hold you near, the whole world disappears from sight. You are the answer I've been searching for, the answer to my lonely nights. Girl, do you know how many nights I wondered if real love was meant for me? How many times I almost gave up. Then you walked into my life and changed everything. Now every sunset feels warmer, every midnight feels brighter, because you're here. No more shadows waiting by the door, no more wondering what tomorrow holds. Every moment feels brand new, every road leads back to you. If forever is only one embrace, then forever's written on your face. And every heartbeat tells me it's right to love you for the rest of my life. You are the answer to my lonely nights, the sweetest dream I've ever known. Oh, you are the melody in my heart. Oh, the place that finally feels like home. Baby, stay with me, hold me close beneath the stars tonight, because you are the answer I've been searching for, the answer to my lonely nights. Oh baby, after all this time, I finally found you, and I'm never letting go. At last, it's you. Funny thing about love,
Sometimes it arrives when you're young and don't know what to do with it. Sometimes it slips through your hands before you realize what you had. And sometimes it waits patiently for the exact moment your heart is ready. And baby, at last, it's you. I spent years chasing distant stars, looking for answers in unfamiliar arms. Every road I took led somewhere new, but none of them felt quite like you. There were moments I almost settled, moments I nearly gave in, but something deep inside kept telling me my story hadn't reached its end. Then you walked into my life like a melody I'd always known. Suddenly every missing piece found its way back home. At last it's true. My lonely days are done running. Every dream I held inside, every wish I carried through, was leading me to this moment. At last it's you. Now every morning feels brighter, every evening feels complete. The sound of your laughter turns ordinary moments into memories. And when you look into my eyes, I don't see who I used to be. I see a future built on love, a life that's finally meant for me. Girl, you brought color to my world where there used to be only gray. You gave my heart a reason to believe again today. At last it's you, the love I never saw coming. At last it's true. Are done running. Every dream I held inside, every wish I carried through, was leading me to this moment. At last it's you. Do you know what I love most? It's not the way you smile, it's not the way you hold my hand. The peace I feel when I'm beside you, the feeling that I don't have to search anymore, the feeling that I've arrived, and for the first time in my life, that feels like enough. If time keeps moving forward, let it carry us together. Because every day with you feels like a promise of forever. No more wondering what's ahead, no more nights spent feeling blue. I found the place my heart belongs, and baby, that place is you. At last it's you, the answer to every prayer. At last it's find what belongs